Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good and I hope you're feeling irie as we have another jam-packed pick a card reading for you today. Yes, darlings, yes, honeys. In today's reading, we're exploring blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So get your tea, get your water, get your beverage, get your snacks, because we are in for a ride. Ooh la la. Water tea. Tea sippers, water tea. Tea sippers, water tea. Welcome to Super, yeah. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go to the number that is calling you as we gather the juicy intuitive gems that want to come through for Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up yourselves every time to our subscribers, our intuitive tea sippers, our intuitive tea sipper generals. Big up every time. Big up yourselves every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. We're exploring Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So I hope you have a cup of tea, a beverage of your choice, okay, some snacks as we gather these juicy, intuitive gems. Okay, I'm sipping on some peppermint tea. Let us know in the comments down below what you are sipping on, okay, and where you are from. We love to hear from you and engage with you all. So before we begin, we like to bring in some good gratitude energy into the mix, okay. So, thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, for the messages we're about to receive in today's reading. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. May the messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their own intuition, use their discernment, as it's about empowering you to become your own intuitive reader. So thank you in abundance, and we're going to see you on the other side. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. We will see you on the other side, okay? If you feel drawn to have a look at all of the piles, feel free to do so and just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? That's what I like to do, you know? You could just choose to look at one pile or just go through all the piles and take what resonates. Okay, it's up to you. So, Wagwan. See you on the other side. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we are on pile 1 and we're exploring Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up, hey, big up yourselves every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. Yes. And to our subscribers, our tea sippers, our intuitive tea sippers, and our generals, okay? Our generals in the building. We have to big up every time. Big up every way. Big up every day. Cause you're the generals, you're the tea sippers. We have to big you up every time. Hey, we have to what? We have to what? We have to what? Big you up every time, every day, every way. Hey, much love and blessings from Auntie T. Okay, so we like to bring in that good gratitude energy, okay, always into our reads. And big up yourselves every time, okay? I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice or some snacks, okay? We're gonna gather those juicy, intuitive gems that want to come through. It may come through in channeled songs, okay? Channeled singing, intuitive messages, channeled messages, okay? So we're gonna just see what wants to come through, okay? So if you hear from time to time, okay, it's my little sign and synchronicities, okay, when messages are coming through, is to use the Jamaican phrase "woy," okay. Now that phrase is the equivalent to OMG, okay, but I like to also use it in a singy way, so I kind of sing out the words, okay. So from time to time you may hear that, and it's just a way of how I connect with those intuitive gems that come through. Okay. So let's see Wagwan for pile one. And Wagwan is the Jamaican patois, okay? It's a Jamaican phrase for what is going on. What is going on? That's what we're going to do today. We're going to have a look, okay? What's going on? So we have here, let's clear the table. You have the qualities I need in a partner, but I want to be right for you. And it's fallen on pile one. Okay, number one, okay, in the tarot, numerology can represent the energy of new beginnings, a new start. Okay, reconciliation. Perhaps someone could be looking back from the past, wanting to start anew. Now, there could be some energy around, like, you know, well, you should always trust your intuition and use your discernment every time. But it feels like there could be someone that wants to come back in fruition with you. Okay, so you have the qualities I need in a partner, but I want to be right for you too. Okay, I know I am confusing right now. Perhaps you have felt, or there's been some on and off energy going on. There's been some confusion here. Okay. Look, we have I'm still not over you. So it's definitely someone that could be from your past, okay, or your recent past. Okay. It could also be someone where there has been some discussion about just being friends. Okay. We have been friends, but they want more. Now, I am nervous around you. I'm nervous around you. Or it could be your friend as well that wants more. I am nervous around you. Perhaps you have sensed this nervousness. Okay. This distance is tough on me, but I hope we can get through this. So there could be some distance between you and this person. Okay. Physical distance. Okay. Whether it's like also emotional distance, there's not maybe limited contact, limited conversation at this time. It could also be like emotionally, like, you know, talking and expressing their feelings. Okay, or a location distance. Let's put it that way. Sometimes we get a bit tongue-tied, but that's okay. Commitment scares me right now. I need to work on my abandonment issues. So there could be some issues from the past that they may have not fully have recovered from, okay? And perhaps the connection may have triggered some of those feelings, okay? What I'm getting is it's not you, it's me. Okay, it's like a very cliche thing, but it's to say, but it's there are some issues around commitment that may have made this person feel this way. Okay, so we can do a bit of investigation now. Okay, now that we have this, I want us to talk about our future. I hope you can see us together in the future. So they want to talk about future. Okay, they could be wanting to know what's going on. Now it feels like there could be more than one person here, so take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest for others. I am open, ready and steady for love. I am emotionally available. I am emotionally available. So there is someone here that wants to be emotionally available. They want to be, okay? Because we have, let's have a look. I'm just noticing the amount of cards that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 represents the energy of taking action, doing, persistence, okay? This is kind of telling us that perhaps in their actions, there has been, for some of you, there has been a lack of taking action. There has been maybe a telepathic energy going on, like a telepathic energy where maybe you could be sensing them at this time. They want to do something because we have this energy of nervousness. It feels like they want to confess their feelings, but they may not be 100% sure on how to navigate it. Okay, let's have a look at some shadow healing cards, because as I'm talking, it's like my eyes are going straight to this deck. So we're going to have a quick look and see what wants to come through. Okay, in regards to their feelings for you. Let's see what's going on. So blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you. We have, there's an energy of darkness. As dark as it seems, it's your choice whether to stay shrouded in the abyss, or cast aside the cloak and rejoin the others in the warmth of the light and energy. Now this feels like it's very much about this energy of confusion and this nervousness. This person knows, especially how we looked at, we noticed that we have, yes, just make sure, did we count that right? Yes, 8 cards. We have 8 cards, okay? We have 8 cards. And as we said, there's an energy of like doing something. This is kind of telling us that this person knows that they have to do something. It feels very much like this person's in a cave right now, okay? Maybe this person has not, or it could be maybe both of you. There's not been this energy of going out, okay? And it feels like if you have been in the house a lot, at home a lot, you know, use this time to just go out and do more things, whether it's like going to the gym, you know, meeting friends, networking, meeting new people. Like there's an energy of like having to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay, there feels like there's a comfort zone energy coming through here, and it feels like what the darkness is saying is that maybe there's been a comfortability in this darkness, like not taking action, and it's saying come out of it, okay? And it could be as well around this energy of commitment. Anything else for the collective? Anything else? We have, yes, look at that, because we said about that darkness energy and the intuitive fingers coming out, or the intuitive fingers pulling another card. We have not being able to move forward can overwhelm and create a sense of fear, but standing still is just as frightening. At least moving forward can create change. So there is this energy here of needing to move, needing to make a change, needing to do something different. We have mirage. Being distracted and tired only makes the way ahead seem insurmountable. Okay, so giving time to rest and reassess the direction you need to take will become clearer. So there's this energy of feeling like if you're tired and you know, take that time to rest, because then you might be looking at things like, can I do this? Can I achieve this? And it could be like, this is what this person is going through currently. We'll call you Jane and call this person John. Okay. John at this time is in this kind of state of mind of it feels very much like their self-image, their sacral chakra at this time, okay, as well as their solar plexus energy is very much so. The solar plexus is all the energy, all relating to things such as self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, okay, self-image. Now, the sacral chakra is all things related to taking action, doing things, you know, like focusing on something so something can grow, okay? Investing your time to let that creativity and expand, okay? Taking that action, that movement, transportation, like just doing things, okay? Just like what we said earlier about the energy of the 8. It's very much similar to that energy of like things are moving, things are progressing, okay? So we have outrage as well. These intense feelings of anger quickly become destructive. Channel this energy into something positive so that others can witness your strength of will. So perhaps this person may have also felt frustrated at times with their self, okay? Because look what we have again. Have you noticed this? We have this, you know, we seem to have a pattern here as well with 4 cards coming out. So we had 8 here, okay, and we have 4 here. Now, four cards. Number 4 represents energy of stability, security, safety. Okay. Now this has given us quite a lot of intuitive gems. Okay. There is some issues around taking action because we have number 8 energy coming through, and we have some of those energies coming through with, I know I'm confusing right now, I'm still not over you, I'm nervous, there is a distance, but it's tough, you know, this distance is tough on me, but I hope we can get through this. You have the qualities that I need in a partner, but I want to make sure that I'm right for you, okay? And then we have as well as like commitment scares me, okay? But with number 4, it's also telling us there is something around their sense of safety, their sense of security, their sense of stability that is currently up in the air. There's an imbalance there, okay? There's an imbalance. So now that we've looked at these messages of feeling like frustrated, there's like a feeling of frustration, okay? Perhaps this person may have gone through for some of you, take it where it resonates, it feels like they may have had like their emotional and mental well-being. There may have been some issues around their mental well-being, okay? Let's pull out the Jamaican proverb and see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, can we have a message please from the Jamaican proverb? Feels like this one wants to come through. To see me and live with me are 2 different things. To see me and live with me are 2 different things. In the Jamaican patois, to see me and live with me are 2 different things. They're 2 different somethings. They're 2 different things. Okay? This is going back to this energy. This energy has popped up in the read before, where it's like this person could be presenting a mask, but the mask that they show to others, you may have seen the real person, and perhaps it feels very much like this kind of also scares them at the same time, because as we said earlier, going back to that sacral chakra and the solar plexus energy in regards to their self-esteem and confidence, it feels like there is a blockage there, okay, when it comes to this person. And it feels very much like it's not bad intentions that I'm sensing. It's just that this person, it feels very much like there could be like a confidence, that self-sabotage that is holding this person back at this time. Okay? Things are not always what they seem. So this energy that, you know, depending on what context, you know, we should always be aware, use your discernment, trust your intuition. And it's also about taking time to know the person, know thyself. Meaning that you've been able to see this person, you know, especially if you are new, or you know, if you've been vibing with Auntie T for a while, you know, and you've kind of sensed my style of intuitive, like it's kind of intuitive Columbo investigation, okay, that you may also be very intuitively inclined, okay. So you may have noticed, sensed as well that there could be more that's going on, okay. Perhaps this person may have shared some things with you, or you could just sense that there is more going on here, okay. So let's use this time to now have a little sip before we dive into some shuffling and get some cards. So I'm sipping on some peppermint tea. Let us know in the comments down below what you are sipping on, and if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below. Let us know what you're sipping on down below in the comments down below, and where you're from. We'd love to engage with you all, and thank you in abundance. So cheers to Intuitive Gems. All right. Okay, sip, baby. So let's have a look now and see what wants to come through. Okay, we'll start with the tarot first. Okay, ooh, look at that. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the Four of Wands. Now we saw the four, the energy of four here. This could be telling us that they do want abundance. We have this energy of the Queen of Cups. This could be your energy, okay, that you have this strong intuitive energy that you can sense there's something going on here, okay. Ooh la la. Let's see. We'll keep shuffle and see what else wants to come through for the collective. Well, we got the Ace of Swords being here, okay. So there's that energy of clarity. We have, look, the Ace of Swords and the Justice. That there needs to be a balance here. There needs to be a balance here in this connection. Again, we saw 8. We saw 4. Half of 8 is 4. Okay. So there is definitely a need. And look what's behind that. Look what's behind it. The 10 of Cups. Okay, behind the Justice, we've got the Emperor. This person needs to step into this energy. If we see this energy of like they're unsure, they're uncertain, it's telling us that when it comes to their energy, their vibe, there could be this kind of disconnect when it comes to them taking that initiative, okay, and they recognize that this could be impacting them at this time. We saw the Four of Wands earlier, okay, and now we're seeing the 10 of Cups right behind the Ace of Swords. This is telling us that this person does want a deeper connection with you, okay, but they really hope and know that they need to do some inner work. Okay, they've got to do some inner healing. They recognize it. Okay, now so far we've seen a lot of fire energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, okay? Because we have the Emperor as the Emperor here as well, and we've seen the Justice and the Emperor, okay, as major arcanas here, okay, which is telling us that there's something very strong energy around the need for balance, okay, as well as the need for, like, with the Emperor being here, that energy of stability, that energy of security, okay, that need is very important, okay. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is telling us this is rewind. Let's rewind that. It's very much telling us, that's what I was trying to say, okay, that there's an energy for clarity. Now, also, it does feel like there's somebody who could be bubbling up on their words, trying to build their confidence to come and talk to you. There could be some throat chakra energy going on. We have the Ace of Swords being here, which is a communication energy, okay? So you could be dealing with an air sign, okay? So think of a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And we do have that strong Libra energy as well, with the Justice card being here, okay? And the Emperor, so a strong Aries energy. So you could be, it could be so far we have strong fire and air energy, but we also have seen the cups with the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, okay, because the cups are associated with the water sign. So think of Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, okay. Behind that though, we also have some earth energy, the King of Pentacles, the earth energy, okay, with the King of Pentacles. Think of Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. Now, seeing the King of Pentacles right behind here as well, and look, oh look at that, we've got the Tower as well. So we have that strong water energy as well, with the Tower being here. So think of, you know, that Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio energy as well. But we have the Tower, the Justice and the Emperor, okay, and we see the King of Pentacles. So this feels very much like there could be, at this time, this person is going through some sense of awakening. It feels very much like they could be assessing things around them, maybe their friends, their career, their attitude in life, their mindset. It feels like they could be seeking advice, mentorship from maybe elders or people around them, because you know how we had that energy about to get yourself out there, go and network and speak to new people. It feels like this person recognized that they may have been stagnant, and it's telling them right now that they need to step into this energy, because look what we have behind at the back of the deck, okay. Let's take this as the middle, and we have this at the back. We have the Devil energy, okay. Now this is associated with the Capricorn energy, okay, but don't watch like seeing the devil meaning does it mean all Capricorns are this way? No, okay, it's just the energy that could be associated with it. But however, not could be, how the energy that's associated with it. However, the devil is here to tell us that what has been holding this person is their fear. Their fear has been holding them, and the more they connect with their Emperor energy, this is going to create this balance, okay, and it's going to create that Tower. Now the Tower may have already appeared because it may have made them realize, look, you've self-sabotaged, you don't want to self-sabotage, okay, you've got to then face your fear, okay, face your fear. Look at that. Look at that. The middle is trying to reveal itself again. We have the Six of Wands. Now, this is telling us by facing your fear, it will bring success. This is what the Four of Wands was telling us earlier. It will bring success. The energy of 6 is here. 6 is represents the energy of harmony. And it's revealing itself in the wands, which is telling us that you can have victory. Okay, now again, take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest for others. But you know, this could apply to us and this person, that you know, sometimes in life, if there are some things that you want to do, you may not have the 100% confidence on achieving or knowing how to go about achieving it, but it's about putting yourself out there. Just like with the Justice card being here, putting yourself out there. Okay, the more you go and put yourself out there, go and network, go and talk, you know, go and watch some videos, you know, whether it's on social media. Okay, come and listen to a read from Auntie T or another tarot reader. Okay, or just go and like pick up a book. Go pick up a book and just learn something. Okay, that can really help you. Okay, as well as also being open to change and heal. Okay, especially if it's like you recognize, whoa, okay, this is a pattern that I have found myself in time after time. Okay, the message here is like, you know, I've got to change this, because if I want good in my life, what am I doing to attract that good? Okay? What am I doing to attract it? Not just be chasing, but to be comfortable in my skin, to be comfortable in my worth, to recognize that I deserve love and respect. I deserve to be treated well. Am I doing it to myself? Am I treating myself well? Am I loving on myself? So that, you know, this energy will come back. Okay? And it feels like this person's recognizing that any frustrations or any feelings that they may have had, especially from the message that we saw in the shadow healing cards, okay, that they've got to turn this frustration into action. Turn this frustration into action to help them to overcome, to help them to deal with the matter. And it feels very much like this person wants to have a conversation with you, but the conversation could also entail them trying to like hear them out, understand their point of view. But it feels very much like they may also know that they have to accept that, you know, everyone has free will. You can decide no. You can decide yes. It's your choice. Unfortunately, you do have some, okay, that may try to manipulate, and this is where the devil could also say, be mindful of that. Try to manipulate so that you are making a choice, but the choice that you are making, it's been kind of led or misled by some half-truths. Okay, so this is where it's saying really trust your intuition, use your discernment, because it could be someone from the past, it could be someone who's in your current energy right now, okay, and it could also be someone who has some regrets and is looking back in reflection, okay, on how they dealt with the situation. So let's have a look at some timeless connections. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay. Yes, so there's an energy of growth. I've grown since we last spoke. So it could be something significant about the last time you saw them. Okay. They could also be looking back and reflecting on the first time they met you, the first time they saw you, things that you said to them. It feels like there could be, I'm getting like bars, you dropped some gems, you dropped some bars on them and it's resonated. They may even come back and said, you know what, Jane, I've never forgotten what you said to me, you know, and I've taken that to then make a change and recognize that I was in some bad patterns, that need for balance, that need to take action. I was in some bad patterns and I didn't see it You know, I didn't see it, and something happened, and it then made me realize that I needed to change. I needed to change for the better. I needed to change. I've been working on myself. On myself, seeking people that, with the King of Pentacles, help just improve my sense of stability, security, my finances. Okay, and I really hold you highly, on that pedestal, that King of Wands. Like, I respect you, and I I liked your attitude. I really like your attitude, and how you're just like a go getter, and you didn't just wait on my beck and call. You did your own thing, and that made me like you even more. That made me like you even more because you were willing, to look at all avenues and think, you know what, I'm going to do what's right for me. And I see now that that's what I needed to do to help me to like not get caught up in situations that wasn't working for me. And I feel like I have some regrets. We're just channeling some messages that are coming through. I feel like I have some regrets, or I know I have some regrets, because I should have taken that leaf from your book. And it's taken me a while to get here to see that I needed to do this too. And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Jane. Because we could have had something. And I still hope it's not too late. I've recognized some patterns some patterns that I had in my life, how I was moving was working against me. And with the Hierophant being here, which is another major arcana, okay, which represents that energy of like institutions, okay? So whether a financial institution, a marriage institution, okay, an educational institution. See the Hierophant as the teacher. So it's a strong Taurus energy as well, okay? It feels very much like this person with the Hierophant being in the reverse, there were some missed opportunities to learn. There were some missed opportunities to take heed with their growth. And they realized that they could have done better. They should have done better. And there's this energy of like, you know what, sometimes you don't always get a second chance. Sometimes you don't always get a second chance, and you have to make peace with it. And this person recognizes with the Nine of Cups in the reverse that they had to work on their self-love. They had to work on their healing. They really had to. And we have the Temperance being here, which is another major arcana, which tells us this person knows that, they see with the two of Cups being present, there's an energy that they do see you came into their life for a reason. They see it as like, you came into my life for a reason. And sometimes the right person can come along and you are not 100% ready for it. And this has been a big wake-up call for me. Big wake-up call for me to make a change. Because that's the Temperance represents that kind of... The Temperance represents like a spiritual connection. Okay? So going back to the Jamaican proverbs, okay, to see me and live with me are two different things. They recognize that you saw and you sensed who they really are. And with the Seven of Pentacles being here, this was an energy that they were uncomfortable with, because for so long they've worn a mask. They've tried to, and it feels very much like they were in this energy of like people pleasing others. It feels like they could have also had friends or associates that weren't really friends. It feels very much like this person was drained a lot by the people and things that they had around them. But you were like a breath of fresh air. and it feels like they're in regret in how they handled you, how they dealt with the situation, because we have the Five of Cups here as well in the reverse, which is telling us that they wish that they wish they did things differently, because they look back, and especially with the Two of Cups, hoping that there could be another chance here, chance for a reconciliation. This person knows that you have the qualities. They know you have, in essence, what they like, what they, because you are showing up as the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So there's this energy about you where you can be maybe very quite fiery, very quite spicy. Okay, keep it clean and classy. But there's also this nurturing, caring aspect about you, very intuitive. Okay, and they like that, and they see that as like, in the long term, I know this will be good for me. And you have the Justice card being here. Okay, and ultimately the Emperor being here is like, that's where this is where this person wants to be. They want to be in that secure place with themselves, and also step up with the King of Pentacles. Okay, like secure in, like, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Now, if you look carefully at the way the figure is holding on to their partner's waist, this person daydreams a lot. This person visualizes seeing you together, wanting you, both two of you, to be together, as well as like the desire for children. Now, it could also be that maybe you and this person have children. Okay, take it where it resonates, or there's been a desire or talk about it. Okay, it could also be in a talk about their upbringing and how that may have impacted their decision making around relationships. Okay, because there could have been some fear attached around commitment. It could be what they saw with the Hierophant being here. If you go back to find the Hierophant, okay, and if you look carefully, the Hierophant is very close to these three cards. Okay, so the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, and the Temperance. So this is kind of telling us what perhaps what this person may have seen in the past was very toxic. Okay, and this may have created some deep fears. Okay, and those fears could also be around picking the right person. Okay, am I choosing right? And it feels like maybe this person doubts themselves at times, because we did see the Two of Swords, okay, where they could be like doubting themselves, wondering if they are making the right choices every time. And it feels like when they feel like they've made the right choice, perhaps because they haven't healed from certain situations, okay, if you look at that Seven of Pentacles, okay, it has created some blocks, okay, on how they view things or how they view the world. And with the Temperance, okay, so with the Temperance being here, the Hierophant in the reverse, it's really asking them, and with the Tower and the Devil, the Justice and the Emperor, saying that you've got to get yourself together. You've got to get yourself together. Okay, get yourself together, because it's been holding you back for far too long. Okay, any more messages? Yes, we have wishing for another chance. That's what they want. I wish I could have another chance with you. Again, trust your intuition. Use your discernment. If you care to share in the comments down below, okay, about your situation, okay. But there's, again, trust your intuition. Use your discernment. Okay, any more messages for the collective? Yes, we have patience. There's an energy of patience is key in our situation. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to leave you with their feelings for you. Okay, and some initials. So let's see what wants to come through for the collective. Okay, and we're going to sing Blunt AF. You can sing it with me, okay? Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Okay. Any more for pile 1? Okay. Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Last shuffle. Thank you. We're going to take that one. I want to take things slow and build a solid relationship. Oy, 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 oy. I have the hots for you, and I think about you late at night. So you may sense them, okay, late in the evenings, okay. We'll keep it clean and classy. This person may, have, get a lot of sacral chakra activity at night, okay. The sacral chakra, okay, representing that orange color. I'll quickly show it to you, okay. And we've seen a lot of one's energy as well. Okay, represents the energy of sexual reproduction, fertility. So this energy could be very busy at night. Ooh la la. Okay. I'm sorry for not prioritizing you when I should have. Now, we saw that 7 of Pentacles earlier in the reverse, and it feels like this person does have regrets on where they put their time, their money, like basically where they invested their time, and they see things differently now. Now, for some of you, even just saying their time and money, and then it's like said, no, hold up on that thought. Maybe for some of you, it could have been something to do with money. Maybe this person had some projects or some dreams, and maybe someone was scammed. Okay, take it where it resonates. Okay, and they may have felt like a sense of disappointment. Okay, take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. I can't stop fantasizing about you. I've been flexing with my options. I like you, but don't wait for me. You deserve better. I wish I could turn back time and fix my mistakes. I wish I could fix my mistakes, okay? I want to slow dance with you under the stars for hours. I want to be more than just a casual connection. I want to quit playing before I lose a good thing with you. I believe we can make this work. So they still hope that the two of you can work together, but everyone has free will, so trust your intuition, use your discernment. I want to surprise you with something special. It's time to set some roots. Will you join me? I'm trying to gather the courage to talk to you. I have secret feelings for you that I haven't confessed. I'm afraid of taking the next step, but I want to try. They want to try. I'm keen to get to know you more. I'm hoping you will give me another chance. I love seeing you walk, oh my. Like we said, we did sense a lot of sexual energy, okay? My family / friends are making things difficult for us. So there could be some external factors going on, okay? And this could be something to do with this person, like taking action, really kind of stepping up, surpassing their fear, overcoming their fear. You are the one that got away. So this could be somebody here as well that feels like you got away and there's regrets on how they handled the situation. Okay? And it could be that they're learning the lessons from not taking the action. Okay? Now let's have a look at their intentions for you. Okay, so blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Any more? Last shuffle. Thank you. So we have closure needed. They need closure and may not be looking to get back together. Seeking clarity. We see this very strongly with the Ace of Swords. They are seeking clarity about their feelings and the future of your relationship. Ready for commitment. They are ready for commitment. So they're ready for a committed relationship and see a future with you. We've seen this energy about seeing a future. Okay. We have manipulative intentions. They are playing games and manipulating the situation for their benefit. We did have this energy earlier that came through about manipulation. So to use your discernment, trust your intuition. Okay, if something don't feel right, trust and believe it. Surface level interest. Their interest in you is surface level and lacks depth. Okay, and we have friendly vibes. They enjoy your company and see you as a good friend with potential for more. So this could be a friend as well. Okay, with the surface level, I feel like the surface level interest is going back to that energy of, you know, allow yourself to attract, not to get caught up in any like run and then chase energy. Okay, so again, if something don't feel right, trust and believe it. We have shared values, so they share similar values with you, because we do have this card about you have the qualities that I need, and we see that with the 10 of Cups. Okay, that you share similar values and they want to build a life based on those values. But there's this energy here that they want to make sure that, you know, you are both right for one another. Okay, and we have the energy of inconsistent communication is a major issue, causing the on and off dynamics. As we said earlier, that there's this energy that has sensing that there's the energy of on and off going on. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Just before we go, let's see what chakras want to come through. Yes, we have the heart chakra. So green representing the heart chakra. So they really need to talk from the heart. They need to communicate, express their feelings, say how they truly feel. Okay. All right. So last but not least, we're going to have a look at some initials. This could be in regards to their name. Okay, first name, middle name, last name, a nickname, a pet name. Okay. What's coming through that somebody could be into maybe playing an instrument or a musician. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. Okay. A location, something in regards to the last time you spoke to them. Just take it where it resonates. Okay. So blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Oh, we have C and R that have come through. So blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Okay, we have B, K, and S. And I saw T as well. Okay. So if you notice any patterns, let us know in the comments down below. Okay. Alright, just flatten them all so you can see them. Yes. So have a look. Okay. We've got U, J, C, Q, B, N, R, L. Okay. We have the two S's here. And I. Look at that. I hope you can see them all. Okay. Even just looking at the patterns there, it looks like there is something to do with distance between you and this person. Okay. So take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest. But big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. Thank you for being here and thank you for vibing with Auntie T. It means a lot. It means a great lot. So thank you in abundance. And if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 2 or pile 3, feel free to do so. I will see you on the other side. Okay. And just take what resonates and leave the rest for others, okay? But be sure to just take what resonates and leave the rest. Asoitgo. Asoitgo is Jamaican patois and it simply means this is how it goes. This is how it goes. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Asoitgo. So be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, and keep sipping. Keep sipping, baby. And we will see you on the next one. Okay, and do have a look at all of our readings available at Gwan Tarot. All right, big up yourselves and Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 2 and we're exploring Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up, big up, big up every time. Big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. To our subscribers, our intuitive tea sippers, our generals. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. Big up, big up. Big up, big up, big up, big up every time. Big up yourselves every time. Come and sit down and rhyme, cause we gonna take some time to do some intuitive reading. Hey, big up every time. Big up every time. Big up and every time. Big up, let's vibe with Auntie T in the house. Let's fight with Auntie T. Let's stop. But big up yourselves every time. Tea sippers, our generals. Okay, much love and blessings from Auntie T. I hope you are feeling good and feeling irie. Okay, so let us know in the comments down below what you are sipping on. Okay, we'd love to hear what you're sipping on. I'm sipping on some peppermint tea, so put it in the comments. Let us know what you are sipping on and where you're from. Let's big you up in the comments. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. We're on pile 2. Let's see if that energy of 2, okay, when it comes to 2 representing the energy of options, balance, decisions, choices, okay, may come into today's read, or there's a strong energy of intuition as well, okay? So if you hear from time to time, woy is a Jamaican phrase, okay? It's a Caribbean phrase. It's used widely around the Caribbean. It's the equivalent of OMG, OMG, okay? Oh my gosh, okay? So essentially when those downloads are coming through, from time to time, I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is coming through, okay? Okay? But I like to do it in a singy way. So sometimes I may say woy, but it's more oi, 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 oi. Okay? So if you're wondering, okay, you know, just a little bit of housewarming. Okay, we always have to do it at the beginning of the read. Okay, so let's get into the read now. I am visualizing being with you despite the distance. So there's distance here. Someone who is visualizing you. Again, we do have the energy of that intuitive energy being present. So someone has their mind on you. Ooh la la. Now this could be someone current. This could be someone from the past. This could be someone from, let's say, separation. Okay. It could also be someone who had feelings and there was this kind of on and off vibe. Okay, now I can hear some birds tweeting right now, and it feels like there is, the tweeting could be telling us that there's some kind of distance. There could be some kind of communication that wants to come through at this time. Okay, it could also be that they want to talk to you, but they're also trying to get the courage to come forward. So ultimately, they know that if they want to take action, if they want to talk, they have to come towards you. Now, also trust your intuition and use your discernment, okay? I talked myself out of the connection and now I regret it. So there's an energy of regret. There's an energy of regret, okay? What do you think of a white picket fence? What do you think of a white picket fence? Okay, what do you think of a white picket fence? So this person could be thinking about a lot of things. They could be, maybe they have this person, you and, for some of you, maybe you and this person have talked about moving in together, or there was talks around that, okay? There could have been some talks around it. Okay, take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. We have self-care is a priority for me, okay? So it could also be something to do with their well-being, your well-being, okay? Now my focus is on a number. I'm going to quickly show it to you before it changes. 717. If we add 7 plus 7, that gives us 14. Then add 1, that gives us 15. Okay, break it down again. So 1 plus 5 equals 6. So we're on pile 2, okay? So there's something to do with choices, balances, decision making, intuition. Now 6, okay, seeing that number 717, 6, okay, is telling us that there's an energy of harmony. So there's, you know, with the energy of 2 and energies of 6 can be very similar in that there needs to be some kind of level of like achieving peace, serenity. And it feels like there is an energy of wanting to settle something, wanting to make peace with something, okay? Perhaps for some of you, there was some kind of disagreement, okay? And perhaps for some of you, there may have been like limited contact after this disagreement, okay? Perhaps it even escalated into more than it didn't, more than it had. It feels like it could have been something small. It feels like it could be something almost insignificant. However, the communication has resulted to things becoming bigger than it actually was. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. I'm healing from my past And I've realized I was blocking myself from getting to know you and letting this connection grow. So perhaps this is why we're getting this energy here. Okay, there was this energy of someone blocking themselves, self-sabotaging, okay, from letting things prosper. Okay, and perhaps they've had some time, or there's been some time or space between you two where now they can see things differently. Because we have, I regret how things ended. I regret how things ended. Okay? I really feel for you. And I wonder if you sense it too. So perhaps this person may have, you may, what's the saying? Like if your ears are ringing, someone's talking about you. Perhaps you've been sensing that, like, or their name, this person's name just pops up from nowhere, or like some kind of action that they may do, or it feels very much like they could have you on their mind quite a lot. So that is going to bring a lot of heavy energy towards you as well, where you may sense them. And again, if you're watching, okay, you know, you may have a strong intuitive sense, or your intuitive senses could be like developing at this time, and you're like, yeah, I've noticed, like, I could just be doing just ordinary random things, and from nowhere, just like that, you know, their name, their something about them pops up. Okay, let's go on let's go on an adventure together. So let's go on an adventure together. Okay. So it could also be someone that is into traveling. Okay, perhaps with, like, for some of you, you and this person, there may have been talks about travel. There may have been talks about moving. There may have been talks about like something to do with location. It feels like it could also be, maybe for some of you, this person could have been a long distance love interest. Okay. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. Okay. So let's pull out the tarot and see what wants to come through. Okay, let's have a look and see what wants to come through. Okay, we can see the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is like, this is basically telling us with the Seven of Wands, let's take it to tarot school at Gwan Tarot. With the Seven of Wands in this position can represent like defense, protect, okay? There's a persistence energy to defend, okay? To defend. If you look, it's like they're being cornered on this cliff here, and it's like, right, we're going to use all what we know because we believe this is right. If you look at the colors, we see the root chakra color. The root chakra located in the, like, at the bottom, the base of the spine, okay, at the base of the spine, okay, and it's that red color here, that strong red color, that can represent like our moral compass, you know, our early understanding of what right and what wrong is, okay, our like culture, our traditions, what we were born and bred, what we were taught, what we were taught to believe, all these kind of things, but also what we then acquire as we get older, become an adult, and then, you know, what we will learn for ourselves and go, yes, this is right, and then you can explain why it's right, just the same way you can explain why something is wrong, because you've come to your own understanding, not just like from what your parents taught you, what society has taught you, but then you've also acquired your own understanding of why things are right or wrong. I hope that's making sense, okay? So if you look here, this person is standing on the edge of a cliff. So this is telling us that this person could be very headstrong, okay? And they were like standing on business, okay? Standing on business, okay? Standing on business. If anyone who knows where that reference comes from, put it in the comments down below. Standing on business, okay? We also see this kind of like yellow, kind of mustardy yellow, green kind of colors, okay, with the outfit. Let's start with the yellow first. So the yellow represents that solar chakra, solar plexus chakra, the solar plexus chakra, sorry. Okay, now this is located in the stomach region here. Think of the belly button. Okay, and that can represent the energy of confidence, self-esteem, your self-image, your self-worth. Now this is like this is also telling us that this person is standing on this, like, because they already believe what they believe, whether it's right or wrong, and they're standing firm, okay, standing on that business. It's also giving them that confidence to push and boost, even though they're being cornered here. They're faced with all of these wands. Look at these wands. These wands are like telling us there's a situation around harmony. Again, we saw the number 717 on the phone, okay? And now we're seeing this energy of harmony again taking place, and this person is fighting to, like, say, right, I've got to fight this, okay? Something is either coming or trying to create a disharmony, and I'm fighting to say no. I'm standing firm. This is what I believe in, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay? This is what I'm about. This is who I am. Okay? I hope this is making sense. Okay? And we have that green. There's like a mustard green. This is kind of like representing the energy of the heart chakra. Okay? So the heart located in the, think of the heart. Okay? They say our wrists, if we kind of clench our wrist, that's like the size of our heart, okay? So this is also telling us that right now the heart is also connected to this determination, this passion to stand firm, okay? However, it's in this position. We've seen it in this position. So this could be telling us that what this person may have thought, what they may have believed, what they may have come to understand, they've realized, well, whoa, I must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Okay, Erica Badu is coming in. Okay, I must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Okay. And they're now realizing, I want to do things. I want Jane. Let's call you Jane and call this person John. I want Jane back. We have so much in common. Again, the Seven of Wands could also be telling us that energy of like traveling. Maybe someone could be a hiker. Someone could be into like the outdoors. Okay, because we do have that energy of an adventure. Okay, someone wants to go on an adventure with you. Okay, they're visualizing with being with you despite there's like a distance. Okay, as well as thinking about like what home life would be like with you, and regretting things on how things ended. So this is kind of telling us that someone wants to kind of come forward and help you to see and understand their perspective. Okay, maybe they're recognizing that it could be even attitudes of how this person was raised. I'm kind of getting this attitude of maybe how they court, how they dated, or how they pursued some like a love interest. There may have been, let's say, you may have both wanted the same things, but there may have been different methods, different ways. Okay, maybe especially around communication. Okay, and it feels like this person is recognizing that, oh wow, yeah, I could have done things differently here. I could have taken that time to, instead of making assumptions and think, oh, Jane would like this, let me ask Jane. Rather than come to the assumption of something, and then it go from 0 to 100 really quick. This is what's kind of coming through, because we have this fire energy as well that's popped up, okay, while shuffling. So there could be like an impulsive energy with this person, or there could be like an energy where it could be something very small, and it just, it has a way of kind of expanding into something bigger and greater, okay, than it needs to be. And communication could really help clear this, okay? Let's have a look and see what's, yes, because we have, look, the 9 of Wands here. We have the 9 and we have the 7. 9 and 7 here. So there could be, with the 9 of Wands being here, there could be this energy of someone's feeling like they've been in this energy of kind of being a bit like stuck. What's coming through is like they're stuck in their cave. Okay, stuck in there. Look at that. Yes, and as we said, stuck in their cave. Look what's behind it, the Hermit. Okay, they may have been taking some time alone, maybe a alone time, or maybe that alone time has helped them to see things differently. And it feels like it could have also helped them to see that they were operating from a past experience and was dealing with you based on how that past experience left them. I hope that is making sense. Okay? Because look what we have at the back of the deck. Let's have a look. We have the Three of Cups. So perhaps with the Three of Cups being here, okay, the Three of Cups upright can represent the energy of celebration, okay, joy, good news. Okay, good news can come in many forms. Okay, it could be a job offer, it could be a baby. Okay, it could be sort of moving into a new home, etc. I just think you could just lots of good things. Okay, joy, achievements, something being like being rewarded of something, but it's in this position. So this position, it can also represent cheating. Okay, some kind of dishonesty, a third party. Perhaps this person may have dealt with this situation and it has left them still in this wounded state. Okay, if you look carefully, okay, with that wand, and if you see what's going on with the Seven of Wands as well, okay, do you see that wand is kind of covering that heart, okay, and the throat, because it's kind of like protecting, like what's coming through is Nene Leaks. I said what I said. I'm not talking anymore. I'm just going straight into defend mode. We still have this kind of energy here with the Nine of Wands, but the Nine of Wands is saying I need to take some time to rest, to recover, because I'm wounded at this time and I need to work, I need to heal this. So let's pull out some chakra colors. Okay, we have the purple representing the crown chakra. Okay, so the crown chakra, think of, you know, our brain, our ability to think, clarity. Okay, we also have the energy of the third eye, okay, located in between the eyes. That's our intuitive power, to trust ourselves, to use our intuition to guide us, as well as using our discernment if something don't feel right. If you look carefully, there is like a bandage around the head and that third eye area, which is telling us that this person needs some time to think. They need some time to get themselves together. Okay, because right now, if we look carefully as well, we have a lot of yellow on their feet, which represents that solar plexus chakra, which is telling us about their confidence at this time is not 100%, because for them to kind of feel like good on their feet, they know that they've got to take some time to get that clarity. Okay, so let's say the crown chakra and the third eye. Okay, now we have the throat chakra. Okay, look at where the wand is covering. Okay, So the throat chakra, okay, our ability to talk and say how we feel, speak. This is also being kind of blocked, okay, at this time. Okay. So the communication could be maybe like itty bitty. The communication could be very limited. The communication could be wishy-washy. It could be very short. It could also be like someone wants to say what they want to say, and perhaps you sense it, okay, but the words are not being said, and then there's like this energy of frustration. Okay, so far we've seen the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Hermit, which is a major arcana, and the Three of Cups. So with this the Three of Cups in the reverse, with this major arcana of the Hermit, this tells us that there has been some distance, there has been maybe some time to sit back, think things through, okay? So you could be dealing with a fire sign, so think of a Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aries, okay? An earth energy, so an earth sign, think of a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, okay? All this is like strong Virgo energy, and we have cups as well. So think of, with the cups, water signs, think of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, okay? All right, now we have the heart chakra, so that's been covered too. Okay, not saying how you feel, talking from the heart, connecting with the heart. The solar plexus, okay, representing the energy of self-esteem, confidence, self-worth, okay, all of those things. This person's like, I need to check out so I can check in, okay? And we have that root chakra, okay, which is all that which embodies that moral compass, what's right, what's wrong, what's right. And if we look carefully, we can see that there's a lot of red here, and that red is telling us that this person knows that they need to go and do some healing. They need to take some time to go and work on themselves and not let the past hinder them, okay? There's a saying about hurt people. You know, sometimes if we're wounded and we don't even recognize we're wounded, okay, sometimes a situation or you meet somebody, okay, now this came through in pile one as well. You meet someone, but you are not healed, you're not fully healed. So when that person who does show you a healthy way to love, a healthy way to love yourself, or showing you a healthy love towards you, if you're wounded, okay, it will be difficult. It will feel strange to receive and accept this love because you've not been exposed to this healthy outlook to love. And it feels very much like this is what this person is going through. This is what they're recognizing, but they are wanting and willing to change it. Now, again, there's a saying of how long is a string? How long is a string? This person could work on it now and keep doing that work and feel like, yes, I'm comfortable now. I'm confident to take that, step up and be that right person, not just for you, but for myself. For myself. But for some others, it may take a lifetime of them knowing, they could be conscious of it, but then still not take the action, okay, or know that they want to do it, but sometimes the old habits die hard, okay. It's almost becomes, let's say, like this triangle of like toxic behaviors, and having to unlearn so that they can relearn, okay, what healthy love looks like. What does it feel like to be embraced, okay? to be like loved fully for who you are. Not that you are comfortable with in your skin when you are around this person. You don't feel no way about being yourself and being who you are. Okay, your voice is respected, your values are respected and are embraced fully. There's no manipulation, there's no mind games, there's no playing games, there's no confusion. Okay, just straight up. Just straight up good vibes. This is new. This is new. It's just what's coming through. Like, this is new. But I want to embrace this new. It's just whether, Jane, you can take this time to bear with me. But I understand that everyone has free will, and just like, this is where 2 comes in. This is where number 2 comes in. This is a choice. This is a decision. There could be someone here, because what's coming through is the channeled message of, Jane, like, I understand that, I've got some work to do, and I'm doing everything right now to get myself together. It's just, I just know I can't ask you, and it's not fair for me. It's not fair on you to ask you if you can wait for me. But I'm doing what I need to do, and all I can say is just watch my action. And let's say maybe 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, if you're not, if you're still available, if give me a chance. I'm just going to take this time right now to work on myself so that I can show up. I want to show up for you. I want to show up for myself. But you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be loved properly. And I know I've got to love myself properly. So there's a choice here, there's a decision that needs to be made. And this is where that energy of harmony comes in. Okay? Because we see that energy of the 9 with the Hermit being here as well, that someone has to come into their own, as well as the 9 of Wands. Someone has to come into their own. Someone has to kind of check out to check in. Now, this may create some kind of the word animosity, or like disagreement, especially if it's not explained well. Now this could also be your energy as well. Okay, maybe wanting to know where you stand. Okay, so let's have a look what's behind it. We have the Emperor. So the Hermit to the Emperor. This person's on a journey of going back to the Emperor, going back and tapping into their divine masculine energy, okay, so they can put things right, recognizing what areas in their life are stable right now, because that Emperor represents that energy of really looking in, let's say looking through a magnifying glass, but with pure logic. Okay, and just examining everything, looking at the big picture and thinking, what is it that I need to do in order to grow? What is it right now? I recognize that I want Jane in my life. But do I have a solid foundation? Am I secure in myself? Am I confident? It feels like this person is they're asking themselves some deep questions, because ultimately they want to be with you, but they recognize that there are some things that they've got to do, some things that they've got to let go of with the 7 of Wands in this position, because perhaps in the past they may have been very headstrong on areas where there was no need to be headstrong. However, the past and past experiences, okay, maybe betrayal, Okay, some dishonesty going on in the past. Okay, it feels like for some of you, this person may have dealt with somebody. There could have been something to do with business, working together, and because in pile one we did have the energy of scam. Okay, and it's like it's coming back as well for pile two, that there could have been some dishonesty, something to do with money, something to do with a relationship, or people. If you look carefully, like you've got, if you look carefully, because you if you look carefully, okay, we see these cups here, okay. One is put in there, like here, one's got it higher than the other. If you look in this way, now you can almost see like this one has their cup here. So this one has their cup here, and these two are like trying to bring their cup close together. Okay, so this could also be telling us, like intuitively, that perhaps there was kind of like some kind of group, maybe a group of friends or working together. However, it feels like for some of you, this person may have dealt with something where on the surface it looks like they were all working together. However, it was later to find out that there was other stuff going on, okay, where maybe there were secret meetings taking place, okay, and this may have impacted this person and their attitude towards certain things, okay. But look what we have here. As we said, there's a lot of nines coming through. We have the Nine of Pentacles, okay, the Nine of Pentacles. This is where they want to be. And what's behind it? The Sun. The Sun in the reverse. Now, the Sun could be just telling us, okay, that there is some work that needs to be done around their inner child, okay. What do they see as important? Where does light come from in their life? Now, the Nine of Pentacles being here is where it shows us where they want to be. They want to be in a place where they feel settled, confident, secure. These pentacles are investments, okay? Investments in yourself, your personal regime, your hygiene, your well-being, okay. It could be your finances, your money, getting yourself together, getting a stable job, or whether it's self-employed, okay. Your relationships with people around you, your family, your friends, okay, as well as like any investments that you've taken, any hobbies or interests. It's ultimately it's showing like you like getting yourself together, okay. So you can check in, so you can check out, to get yourself together, okay. The Nine of Pentacles didn't just come like this. They had to go into that hermit mode and recognize, what is it that I need to do? Where do I want to grow? What do I need to heal? What do I need to let go? And this person at this time is going through that. They're recognizing that self-care is a priority where they need to invest. Okay. We're just going to have a quick look and see, because it does feel like there's a lot of past energy here. Let's see what the inner child deck wants to provide for the collective. Okay. Let's have a quick look to see if there's anything that wants to come through. Alright, and if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share and comment. Yes, look at what we have. We have stillness. Stillness has come through for the collective. Stillness. Becoming still inside our hearts and minds brings more peace. Look at this. Look at the words. Peace and harmony coming through. So peace and harmony to our lives as we lose our petty irritations. Stillness also helps us to develop the divine quality of patience, both with ourselves our surroundings, and also the flow of life. In stillness, we can take ourselves out of time, where time and our obsession with it loses all its meaning and simply does not exist. Affirmation: I am the stillness of my soul and feel the timelessness of all creation. Okay, so there is definitely a need to be confident in taking that time to just check in so you can check out. Perhaps this person may have like an impulsive energy. Maybe this person may have ADHD for some of you. Okay, but they need to really take that time to get themselves feeling secure. Okay, so let's have a look now what's behind this part of the deck. Ooh, yeah, so we've seen that the Justice card. The Justice card is here. So this Justice card is telling us that balance is needed here. Balance is needed. So we've seen 4 major arcanas. We've seen the Emperor, the Hermit, the Justice, and we've seen the Sun. Okay, so we do have that energy of 4 coming through with stability, security, okay, safety, okay, being confident in your own skin, your own personal power, but recognizing that you also have a duty of care, okay, to show yourself love, but also recognize that, you know, don't let your wounds then impact what you got going on. You've got to take that time to heal, take that time to work on it, recognize it, even call it out, and, you know, take that, be accountable and say, you know what, I'm sorry, Jane, I've recognized here, this is what I could have done, and I recognize now that I was feeling triggered by things that happened to me in the past, and I kind of brushed it under the carpet. And now building that connection with you, I see how it's impacting me. And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. And I'm going to do what's coming through is that I'm going to seek therapy. I'm going to seek some counseling to work on that. Okay, because it does feel like this person may have a short temper as well. Okay, so again, trust your intuition, use your discernment. If something don't feel right, you trust and believe it. Okay, because we do have this energy of I'm healing from my past, because I've realized I was blocking myself from getting to know you and letting this connection grow. So let's pull out a Jamaican proverb, and then we're going to take some time to do a couple of sips. Okay, so what message wants to come through? It feels like that wanted to come through, but I'll just shuffle again. Reveal one message, please. Feels like there's several that wants to come through, but one message, please. Thank you. We have 1-1 cocoa full basket. Now in Jamaica, we have two. Well, let's say is it a chocolate cocoa? Is it a veg? No, it's not a vegetable. It's classified as a fruit. Yes, it's classified as a fruit because it's got a nut. I've got a nut inside it. So the cocoa bean, okay, and then you also have like a root vegetable. Okay, it looks a bit like a small yam or a small sweet potato. It's brown. Okay, and it has like a similar texture to yam and a cassava, the outer texture, and it's also called cocoa. Okay, so sometimes it can be a bit confusing if it's like, what cocoa are you talking about? Okay, because there's two things. They're both called cocoa. Okay, so to help, you just say cocoa bean and just cocoa, like cocoa for the root vegetable. Okay, and you can eat it with boil it and eat it with stews, or you can make puddings with it as well. Okay, just to help you to understand like where this is coming from, the Jamaican proverb. So it's the idea is that if you have one good cocoa bean, let's say one good cocoa bean, or you have one good cocoa, okay, the root vegetable, you got one good quality one, that can surpass having a quantity of others, because that one good one is enough. It's just right. Think of Goldilocks and the three bears. You know, Goldilocks went through each porridge, and I think it's when she got to the baby porridge, she was like, it's just right. Okay, now it feels like this is what this person's recognizing. Like, maybe it could be that they see you as a gem, okay, and it's like, right, it's kind of, if you and this person are not together, okay, or there's some distance between you, it feels like the energy has helped them to wake up. It's helped them to shift. It's helped them to make a move. It's helped them to move and groove. Take heed, to lift up, meaning to get off their feet and go do something about it. Don't just sit and dwell in that energy, but go do something. Go do something. Go do something. Go and do something. Okay? If we want to attract, then we've got to be about that energy. We can't be dwelling on the past and like feeling sour, feeling, as I like to call it, I'm going to call it a Jamaican DJ. So in Jamaican culture, we call the DJs, like the DJs are rappers, okay, are the rapper, the MC, but we call it DJ, okay, and the DJ now, they call the selector, okay. So just like a bit slightly different, okay. We've got Bounty Killer that's coming through, mad, angry, miserable, okay. You don't want to get caught up in that mad, angry, miserable energy. You got to do something about it. The best way is to take action. Take action, and then all that energy, put it into something creative, like to allow you to do something creative, okay? Now, this feels like it's directed to John, okay? But it could also be directed to the Janes as well who are watching, okay? It's a message for us all, okay? Going back to this Jamaican proverb, focus and achieve what you want in life. Prosperity, the energy of abundance, the energy of perseverance, okay? The Eight of Pentacles. Think of the Eight of Pentacles, okay, in the Rider-Waite-Smith, okay, deck. It's represents someone who's working, they're putting that grind in, because they know it's going to lead to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is the result of the action taking place from the Eight of Pentacles. So they know, continue to keep working and building on themselves. Think of fitness. Fitness is something that you constantly have to work on. You can get fit and say, right, I've achieved my fitness goals, my body goals, okay, and it's say, right, this is where I am for this current year. You don't do anything after you've achieved it. What happens? It starts to, it starts to revert. Okay, so you have to continue, make it a habit, make it a lifestyle, make it a pattern. You got to pattern up the thing, meaning you got to get yourself, if you've known this has worked for you, then right, get on board and make it a lifestyle, make it something, not that you just do now and then, and it's like, oh, there's an event coming, and it's like, oh, yeah, I've got 6 weeks. Yeah, I've got 6 weeks to get myself nice and fit. Yeah, to get into this outfit. Yeah, I got 6 weeks. No, love. We not do it, so. If you do it all the while, you don't have to get ready. You stay ready. You hear that? Meaning you don't have to do it. You know, it's not the best way. Get yourself doing it. Make it a lifestyle. Make it a habit. So then you don't have to get ready. You stay ready. Okay, I hope it's making sense. So it feels like this is what this person is recognizing. Okay, to get themselves into that position, but also realizing that not everybody is the same. Yes, unfortunately, in life, and sometimes it could be lessons, especially if we have wounds or on areas of our, like our feelings, and where we haven't healed. We have then maybe tried to, let's say we've gone into Delulu land, or we don't really want to address something, and it can find itself, it can pop up in our lives and find another way to reveal itself, to say, right, this, we have to face it, to deal with it. We have to face this fear. We have to overcome it. Okay, because it's now trying to create this feeling that we are like constantly fighting with it, constantly feeling that we need to block ourselves or lock our feelings away to then help try and manage it. It's saying no, we've got to let ourselves out of that equation, because we're getting ourselves stuck. Okay, by getting into this energy of stillness, using that time to like really connect with self, can really help to overcome. Okay, so let's take a sip. Woo, we got some gems coming through for the collective. So I'm sipping on some peppermint tea. Let us know in the comments what you are sipping on. And it's so good to stay hydrated, because here's another tip for those intuitive readers, okay? Or those inspiring intuitive readers, okay? Or if you're just, you just want an extra tip. Stay hydrated, because it helps to allow those chakras to flow. It allows that intuitive energy to flow. Okay, so stay hydrated. Again, what is water? Water is connected, is an earth element. Sorry, it's one of the elements on earth. That's what I meant to say. But water helps us to connect with feeling. So stay hydrated. All right, cheers to intuitive gems. Big up, big up, big up every time. All right. So we've got our hydration. Now we're going to get into some blunt AF messages, okay? We're going to pull from this deck, the blunt AF deck, and we're going to see what messages want to come through for the collective, okay? Now you can meditate with me. We're going to sing we're going to sing blunt AF. Okay, how do you feel? Okay, so it goes something like this. Okay, and you can tap, move and groove with me, because we're vibing with Auntie T. All right, okay. Blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Woo! We got, okay, right. So let's try again. Blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, blunt AF, blunt AF. Look at this. I've been comfort eating, drinking and shopping to distract myself from you. I was being selfish with my time, and I'm deeply sorry for how I made you feel. Is there any more messages that they want you to see? Yes, last shuffle. Thank you. Take that one. So we have quite a few that came through for the collective. Right. We have here, I look at your number. Look at this. Didn't we get this energy earlier? I look at your number, meaning to call you, but I'm scared to make the initial move. I'm observing you from a distance to suss out if we are a good match. Now, there could be some mutual connections. There could be social media involved, okay? You have the qualities I need in a partner, but I want to be right for you too. Now, this is the energy that we was getting earlier, okay? Knowing that they need to like work on themselves. So ultimately, you are building an interdependence relationship, okay, where you both have your own things going on, but you come together as a team, okay? That healthy, loving network, a union, okay? I am open, ready, and steady for love. I am emotionally available. Ooh la la. So, you know, this could be their desire. That's what they want, okay? I'm still not over you. So someone is still not over you, okay? You are always on my mind. You are always on their mind. Commitment scares me right now, but I know I need to work on my abandonment issues. Look at this. This is where it's stemming from. Okay? Now, I feel like this came through as well for Power 1. We misunderstood each other badly. So, misunderstandings. Okay? I use music to remind me of you. So there could be some particular songs, some genres, okay? They may listen to like lyrics, and it feels like the lyrics could be comforting them at this time. I plead, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. We gotta keep it clean and classy. Okay, because there's too much energy coming through from this card. But I please myself when I'm alone, thinking of you and calling your name. Ooh la la. Woo! You make me laugh like no one else. So this could be another way of how you know who this person is. Okay? Ooh la la. So let's leave you with a message from the Blunt AF advice deck. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. So Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Last shuffle. Got quite a few wanting to come out for you. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Gwan. Okay. Gwan is Jamaican patois and it simply means what is going on. The desire for authenticity. I want authenticity in love. No more pretenses or games. Yes, I saw it should go. I saw it should go. Meaning, this is how it should go. Okay, I saw. This is how it should move. This is how it should be. No games. Because games leads to what? Silly prizes. The burden of expectations. So I placed too many expectations on our relationship and it crushed us. Emotional walls. I built walls. Look at this. I built walls. And we see that with that 9 of Wands and that 7 of Wands. Okay. Being pushed to that corner. Pushed to that edge. Okay. Pushed to that edge where it's like, wow. I've brought myself here. I've built walls to protect myself, but they kept you out too. Yes, this is the thing. Sometimes when we want to protect ourselves because we've experienced something from the past and we're like, yeah, we didn't like that. We didn't like that. We did not like that. However, those walls that, as we said earlier, cave, you're also blocking that light to come in. Okay? So if there's something good come, if there's something as good has come into your life, it's hard to embrace it because we're still like this. And our past experience might say, no. You remember when, you was in that relationship with so and so, and how they made you feel. So you've just gone like that. You've gone like this, and someone else has come along. Jane has come through. John has come through, and you're still like this. How is it going? How is it going to work? You've got to be open. And you've got to allow yourself to feel and embrace love. Okay? Lessons from heartache. Each heartbreak has taught me something valuable about love. The weight of what ifs. What if I had just told you how I felt? It eats at me daily. So there is this strong energy of regret. Okay? Searching for closure. I need closure, but it feels out of reach, no matter how hard I try. Now, this could be someone who's in your current energy, someone from the past. Okay, it could also be someone way back. Okay. Fear of rejection. And it could also be someone you're in separation with. Rejection paralyzes me. It is a fear I can't shake off easily. So this could also be an energy, okay, of what has impacted the connection. Take what resonates and leave the rest for others. The pain of, look at this, it's come through, so the pain of separation. Being apart from you feels like losing a part of myself. The fear of being vulnerable. Again, that opening up. Opening up scares me, but it's something I need to embrace. And the final farewell, that goodbye felt incomplete. There was so much left unsaid. So there's something about the last time they saw you. There's something about maybe the last conversation or things that you wanted to say, or not. It just felt like there was more that needed to come off your chest. A need for closure. Closure is what I seek. It's time to put the past to rest. Now again, this could be someone way back in the past who may have also moved on to another relationship, but their mind is on you. And it could also be that they've moved on into another relationship because there was no contact or no courage to make that contact. However, what's coming through is that what I'm getting is that person, unfortunately, what I'm getting is that person doesn't know that they were a placeholder. Take it where it resonates, leave the rest for others, but this person may have gone with somebody else, but their mind is, it's you they want. Okay, it's you. Looking forward with clarity. I'm ready to face the future and clarity with an open heart. So let's have a look. Just before you go, as I'm getting this energy of it's you I want. It's you I want. Let's have a look at the feelings revealed deck. Okay, why are we getting this energy about it's you I want? It's you I want. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. It's you I want. Yeah, we have this energy about staying true to yourself. And then my finger here is trying to pull one. I like to call it the intuitive finger. We have the beauty of vulnerability. Opening it up is scary, but it's also where real connections begin. Stay true to yourself. Never compromise your authenticity for the sake of a relationship. So this is going back to that energy that they may have chosen, made some choices, made some decisions. However, it's not their true authentic self. It's not their true authentic choice, their decision. And we have focus on the present. Stay present in your relationships. Avoid dwelling on past hurts or future anxieties. So lots and lots of gems here. We're going to leave you with some messages regarding their letters from their name, letters from their name, letters from let's say something about this person that you know. It could be a hobby and interest. Okay, it could be a work career. It could be something. It could be about a topic as well, or a name of some kind of third party or mutual connection to this person. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest. Okay. So, blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Reveal the initials that need to be seen right now for the collective. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look here. Just making sure they're all flat so you can see them all. We have M really trying to stand out. Okay, right. So I hope you can see them. Okay, let us know if you notice any patterns. Okay, so I like to look for patterns as well. We do have that. We have GVE here, NFB. Okay, almost looks like a tree or a flower. Look at that. The shape. Okay. What I'm getting is that kind of like blossom, those type of flowers where, if you blow on it, is it dandelion? Okay. And it just blows into little like, sticks. Fairy little sticks. I think it's dandelion. Okay. So we'll leave it here. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Okay. But thank you in abundance for being here. Thank you for vibing with Auntie T. It is greatly appreciated. Again, take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for others. If you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 or pile 3, feel free to do so. Okay. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Asoitgo. Asoitgo is Jamaican patois and it simply means this is how it goes. Asoitgo. This is how it goes. And this is how it goes around here. Take what resonates, leave the rest for others. If you feel drawn to have a look at more than one pile, feel free to do so. Okay? Feel free to do so. Alright? But be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, and keep sipping. And we will see you on the next one. And remember, Auntie T, love all of you. Auntie T, love uno. Meaning, Jamaican, another Jamaican word. Love teaching you lots of stuffs. Uno, U-N-U. Uno means all of you. So a Jamaican word for all of you. Okay, it originally descends from Nigeria. I'm not sure if it's Igbo. If anyone knows, please put it in the comments down below. But uno just means all of you. And Auntie T loves what? All of you. So big up yourselves and wah, Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 3 and we're exploring blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. So if you are new here, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, hey, big up yourself every time. Big up, come on, let's sit and rhyme. What we say, what we say, what we say, what we say. We don't know, we're just trying to rhyme every time. Much love and blessings from RTT to our intuitive tea sippers, our generals. Big up, big up, big up, big up, hey, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time, big up, big up, big up every time, big up, hey, big up yourself, big up, hey, big up yourself, big up, big up, big up, no, big up every time, big up, big up. Big up every time. Big up, 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 big up. Hey, big up every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. I hope you're feeling good, because we are in for a ride. Let's see Wagwan for pile 3. Wagwan is Jamaican patois, and it simply means what is going on, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be exploring, we're going to be diving, okay, deep in that ocean of love and feelings. So I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice as we explore the energy that wants to come through. We might have the energy of 3 come into the reads, okay? 3 represents the energy of growth, expansion. Think of the divine feminine, the empress energy, fertility, growth, okay? Healing energy. Let's see if that energy is going to come into that read for today, okay? And if you hear from time to time, okay, woi, okay, it's a Jamaican phrase, it's a Caribbean phrase, okay, and it represents the energy of OMG, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So essentially when I'm doing it, I'm kind of doing it in a, like, singing out the words. I'm kind of doing like a run on the word, okay, and it's just when those downloads come through, those intuitive gems, I'm essentially saying, oh my gosh, okay, come through, come through. All right, so let's see what messages want to come through for today. We've done our housewarming. Now get into that read. Oh yes, let us know in the comments what you are sipping on. We'd love to hear from you, and big you up in the comments. Let us know where you're from, and just enjoy, vibe, relax, and thank you for vibing with Auntie T. And if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. So we have I am open, ready, and steady to love and be loved by you. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. And it's falling on pile 3. Now, we did have a similar energy come up in pile 2, so do have a look, okay, if you feel drawn to have a look in pile 2. Someone is open, someone is ready, someone is steady. This is giving serious, like someone is like come to this steady energy, okay, of like, yeah, I want to, this at this point of my life, this is where I want to be, okay? This right here with you. We're going to call you Jane and call this person John. Jane, this is where I want to be with you. We're channeling that energy. This is where I want to be with you. I've made some mistakes along the way, and there has been some hurdles. But I know it's you that I want. It's you I want to be with. And I'm hoping that you feel the same way too. I'm hoping that we can work together on this, that we can patch things up, that we can sit down, have a chat about our life goals and where we want to be in life. And I hope that we see things, by the end of that conversation, I hope that we will see things the same way. If we don't, that's fine. I understand. I have to make peace with that, Everything is a risk. But you are a risk that I want to take. I want to take that chance. Even if I don't get that, let's say, a chance and it doesn't come into fruition for whatever reason, I want to try. I want to do this with you. But again, I understand you have to feel the same way too. I completely understand that. But no, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. Ooh, wait! Look at this. I was being selfish with my time, and I'm deeply sorry for how I made you feel. Okay. I've been hurt before, but I can't let that affect us. Okay. I'm ready to prioritize you and make you my top priority. Okay, so we're getting that like a lot of growth energy, like someone is stepping up, someone is like, it could be like maybe you've known this person for a while and like there's a growth spurt, okay? Now, think of it like the the turtle and the hare, or the tortoise and the hare, okay? And the turtle may have had a bit of like delays in their development, or the nature of their, let's say, compared to the hare, okay, the hare might be quicker. However, the hare made some mistakes. So while the tortoise was like on that same race, it was taking its time, it was learning, it was picking up as it was going along. And it was able to then, with that endurance, with that longevity in mind, surpass the hare, okay, and actually win the race. Now this feels like the energy coming through is this, it's not about like this being a race. It's about being a journey, and I want to go on this journey with you. I want to see where this journey takes the two of us. Now, perhaps this person has talked about living together. Perhaps this could be someone that they may see you, or you see this person as a love interest where you want to go the long haul, the long term with. Okay, it could also have been that there might have been some breakup or a separation between you and this person. It could also be someone who's new here, okay, and someone where maybe it's like picking up things where things have left off. Perhaps it could have been due to busy lives, situations that may arise. Maybe what's coming through is like the right person but not the right time, okay? But someone is coming, someone is like in this energy of like, I know what I want, and now I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting myself out there so I can attract, so I can draw this energy to me. And to get there, I had to get to the top of the mountain and know what it is that I want. Because this is a message for us all collective. If we don't know what we want and we stay on that pick and mix, think of a pick and mix, like a candy store, a confectionery store, a sweet store, okay, sweetie, okay. Well, Jamaicans, we call it sweetie, okay. UK, we call it just like, we have adopted the word candy, but you tend to hear like sweets, okay. And Americans, it's like candy, okay, candy store, okay. Think of a pick and mix. It's like, ooh, so much to try. Ooh, I might have some caramel. I might have some strawberry sweets. I might have some or strawberry candy. I might have some blueberry candy. What should I try? Okay, lots and lots of choices, or that it may appear like there's an illusion of choices, but ultimately for what you want, there isn't going to be many choices, because if you want, let's say if you want something that's committed, then it dwindles down a lot of the options to then show you or reveal the option that is offering that. I hope that's making sense. And it feels very much like this person has come to this conclusion or this awakening that, yeah, this is what I want. So what am I doing? Why am I like, on this kind of unsure, not sure? Because if we're not sure, if we are unsure, this leaves things open to interpretation. And if things are left open to interpretation, then it can be left to things being open to manipulation. I hope that's making sense. If things are left open to interpretation, we're just seeing where, we see where it goes. We don't really know what we're both wanting right now. We just, we'll just see where the wind takes us. But we haven't got no real direction. We haven't really discussed what we want, how we want art to be respected, valued, our boundaries respected. Then this leaves us open to things being manipulated, game playing, confusion, not sure where you're standing, and people then keeping the ball in their court, but not then passing the ball back and forth. So it's an exchange. It then becomes very one-sided. Okay? So this person is recognizing, whoa, I need to get to that top of that mountain so I can see things clearly. Know what is it that I want. I have that clarity. I've also given myself that alone time. Think of that hermit mode to sit down and really ponder on what it is that I want. And I have thought things through. And it's still you, Jane. It's still you, John. It's you that I want. It's you. Ooh la la. I feel like my intuitive sense has grown stronger around you. So I feel like my intuitive sense has grown stronger around you. Perhaps you, again, if you're watching this, you could be very intuitive. Okay. Perhaps this person enjoys this aspect about you as well. It could also be that they have been relying more on their intuition to guide them. It could be even like, right, you know what, I've been feeling this type of way around a particular friend, and I keep getting that feeling. I'm going to trust it. Where I want to be in the next 5 years, next 10 years, the next 20 years, they're no longer on that season with me. Now, this is not like in a case of like saying, oh, you just drop off people. No. It's also recognizing as part of your growth. Let's say for example, we could have somebody who used to just party all the time. They're never in their house. Okay, they're always outside, like they don't have nowhere to go. Okay, that energy can bring chaos, reckless energy around you. Okay, so if you wanting to then say, I want to settle down. Settle down is another Jamaican word. Settle just means settle. Settle. So you want to settle down, okay? You want to settle down. Just want to, build some roots. If you want to build some roots with somebody, this chaotic up and down nightlife 24/7, here, there and everywhere, it doesn't align. It doesn't align with building, investing in a long-term relationship, investing in someone, and you both exchanging, okay, working together collaboratively, okay. So then that season of your life, you'll go, right, I want to put an end here then, or the people associated with this, because they're not on that journey, Okay, and perhaps sometimes it could also be a challenge there as well, because you might want to move forward and the people around you don't want you to move forward. Okay, it could be this energy of like, oh, you've changed. You've changed. However, what we say to that is that we are constantly changing. We are born from the time we are in the, in that period of conception where the egg meets the sperm. We are constantly evolving, constantly, from baby to toddler to infant to child to adolescence, teenager, okay, to young adult, from young adult to middle age adult, from middle age adult to an older adult to an elderly adult. That's constant change. Constant change. We are evolving. So yes, if someone says to you, you've changed, well, of course, that's part of the process of life. Don't feel no way. Don't feel no way, because we are constantly evolving. Okay? What we might have picked up on the past or in the past doesn't necessarily mean we're going to move into the current with it. We might recognize, yeah, that wasn't the best version of me, or there were some things that I liked in my past, but I'm not going to carry that type of lifestyle anymore, because I've gone past that, and I don't no longer need to be up 24/7, not having much sleep anymore, not having much sleep, and going out constantly, spending recklessly, and it's just not serving me to where I want to be in my next period of my life. So yes, I might have a bit of adversity because some of the people that I used to hang around with or associate with at the time are not into me now, like no longer being part of that equation. But this is where I want to be. So if this is where I want to be, it's about me first making peace with myself and recognizing that yes, you may face some resistance, because you may have some people who are not ready to make that change. So they may project their own fears onto you and tell you how you've changed. However, as part of life, life is that we are constantly evolving. And ultimately, it's evolving to our higher self, our better self. Okay? Us coming to that awakening, that enlightenment, that we fully understand who we are, love on who we are. Okay? And it feels very much like this is what is happening to this person at this time. Okay? Seeing others all booed up makes me anxious about making the wrong move with you. I have a little growing up to do. So there could be some maturity. We're getting a lot of maturity kind of energy, like someone's realizing that they've got to step out, come out of their comfort zone, come out of any like lifestyles or habits that they may have become accustomed to, or like they've become very used to it, doing it. Okay, and it's like, stop, like I've got to stop doing this now, because where I want to be aligned with attracting a good person in my life, good friends that support me, friends that have your back, like they support you. And that's what I want to embrace. I want to embrace a supportive, loving partner that supports me, who calls, makes contacts regularly. I don't even have to ask. There's no even ask. They just do. They just show their love, show their interest. I want something consistent, okay? It's that energy of like you speaking out to the universe, but also you being clear with what it is that you want, so that the universe can then say, okay, I hear what Jane and John is doing. I see what Jane and John is doing. All right, I think you're ready. All right. I'm all right. I'm gonna, I'll see what I can do, but make sure you know what it is. Make sure you know what it is that you want, okay? Because if you're saying that you want one thing, you say you want this, and you say that, let's say, for example, you're looking at elders around you and how they have successful relationships, and you admire that, but then at the same time you're still living this kind of like a lifestyle that's not aligned with that, then it's like, okay, what are you saying? What are you doing? Remember, going back to what we were saying earlier, and can we have it in the chat? Can we have it in the comments down below? I feel like that's, even say in the chat, because I've been saying to myself, oh, we're doing another live stream, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go back to those live streams because it's calling. But yes, put it in the comments down below. If things are left open for interpretation, then things can be left open to manipulation. Okay? I've been single for a while now, focusing on healing, but I am ready to love and love you. Okay? Now, actually, that is quite long when I now thinking about it. If open to interpretation, things can be open to manipulation. Just put chat, live stream, put some gems in the comments, okay, down below, or just say big up, okay. Let me know that you've got here, okay. It's greatly appreciated. And we have some feelings for you cards coming through as well. So we're gonna have a quick look. I need closure from you, but I still want you back. So someone wants you back. Now I currently see 22 on the clock. So this could be also telling us another clue that this could be someone who is a soulmate energy. Now again, we can have more than one soulmate. Okay, so always remember this, okay? I picture starting a family with you. This is why we're getting this energy of like, you've got to bring yourself in alignment with this. If this is what you want, then you've got to look at your life from a bird's eye point of view and ask yourself, well, am I in alignment with this? My lifestyle, my work habits, everything that I do. Okay, am I making myself open? Am I making myself available to attract, to be open, to embrace love? Okay, we have this energy that someone wants this with you. I've learnt a lot. So I've learnt a lot from our time together, and it has changed me for the better. Okay, now if you are with like, let's say there's been a distance between you and this person, okay, they could be like looking and examining what they've learned and also being very appreciative. So there's a strong energy of growth here. Okay, now there could be like an age gap between you and this person, or a maturity. Going back to that, the hare and the tortoise. Okay, it's like in terms of where this person is, or where they were back then, it feels like they have made progress and they are still working on that. My period of growth has enlightened me to do better, but part of growth is also accepting that feelings may not be reciprocated for a second chance. So this person is also making peace that, you know, if there isn't an opportunity for reconciliation, also making peace with what they've learnt and how they can then move forward with what they've learnt, okay? But it's also this like a level of respect of, I'm thankful that I'm thankful for Jane, because Jane has helped me to see this. Jane has helped me to grow in this area where at the time I felt like I was okay, and it's made me realize that no, I needed to do some work here. I needed to do some work on how I express myself, and just respect Jane, like respect others, and respect Jane's boundaries, and it's making me see that, yeah, I needed to work on that. I really needed to work on that. I can see 9 and on the clock. Okay, don't watch the dates, okay, because the messages are timeless. But if technically we can look at the date, because it says April 21. So just for 21, add the 2 and the 1 together, that gives us 3. Okay, and then we have the number 9. So 3 represents the energy of growth, and 9 represents the energy of like independence, coming into your own. Okay, enlightenment and awakening. Someone is going through this at this time, seeing things, looking at the bigger picture. It feels like they are no longer looking inwards, but looking outwards now. Looking like how as an individual, but also as a community, and how their actions can then impact others. Okay, so yes, there is a strong energy of like someone like waking up. Okay, let's have a look at some accountability messages. See what accountability messages want to come through for the collective who chose Power 3. Oh, okay, any more? Last shuffle. Okay. All right, so we have, if we reconnect, I want to create a supportive environment for both of us. Okay. Now I'm just hearing the phones popping off as well, which tends to happen a lot. Okay. Especially being an air sign. So there's definitely communication going on here. Okay, they want to communicate, they want to talk to you. It feels like this person would like to arrange something like subtle, like a walk, a coffee, like a coffee date or something, where they can just talk to you and just, it feels like what they want to do is just be transparent. They want to be transparent with you. I share my insights on what makes a relationship healthy based on my experiences with you. So what they've learnt, what they've acquired, they're taking that on board. They're taking it on board. It could be that this person is like looking into readings themselves. They may be seeking advice or from a reader. Okay, they could be looking at like dating, relationship advice. More, it feels more like relationship, long-term committed relationship advice. It could be speaking to elders around them, and it feels like this person definitely wants marriage. They want marriage and they want their own family, and it feels like they're looking at their life, where they are now and where they want to be in the future. Now, it feels like for some of you, if this is somebody from the past, it could be that what they've learnt, okay, they've recognized that sometimes you don't always get second chances, and it's taking on what they've learnt to then be a better person. Now, if it's this person is still in your energy, it feels very much like they want to do the work. Again, always trust your intuition, use your discernment, okay? Because as much as someone that wants to do the work, it has to be consistent action, okay? I commit to taking responsibility for future actions, ensuring they align. Look at that word coming through. Align with my values. I want our interactions to be authentic, where we can be ourselves. Okay, this goes back to what we were saying earlier about they want to be in like an environment where they can just be themselves with you. It just feels like just being transparent, just being open, just being real, so that you can recognize that real, you can recognize that genuine energy. Okay. No games, no ifs, no ifs, no buts, no maybes. Just being real, just being transparent, and just being open with their feelings. My focus is on making positive changes in myself rather than placing blame. Woo wee! Okay, so that's telling you that you know that's a good level of growth here. Okay, to really come to this point of, again, no games, because games leads to what? Silly prizes. You got to be straight up, you got to be real. Okay, playing games can do the complete opposite. Run someone away. Okay, someone's like, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for your games. I ain't got time for your, your puzzles, whatever you want to play today. I'm not on that. I'm taking myself. If I didn't know that I was on this game playing with you, well, now that I recognize, I'm off the track. So go find somebody else to go play with, because it's not going to be me. Not today. Okay? All right? So for this energy to come through, it's like, yes, look good. Taking that accountability, recognizing that, if you want growth, you first got to accept. You've got to accept that there may be an issue here. What can I do to improve this issue? Where has this issue impacted my life? And how has it impacted my life? What results has it shown me? Are these results working for me? Or are these results taking me steps further away from what I really want? Okay, no blaming, just recognizing, dealing with it, and putting it to bed. Meaning letting it go, putting it to into the no longer use box. Okay. I want to communicate with you in a way that respects both of our feelings. So they want to come towards you in a way where the two of you can sit down, have a chat, talk, be open. It feels like this person wants to wear white. I'm feeling like they want to wear something white, some kind of beige colors. Okay. It feels very much like they want to be all earthy colors, like maybe greens, browns. They want to wear kind of colors that represent that earthy groundedness energy. Okay. Ooh la la. So let's have a quick look on their intentions. Let's see what wants to come through in regards to their intentions for you. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for the collective. Reveal the messages that the collective need to see. Okay. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. Thank you. Just give it another shuffle because we had one that did appear and then one hiding. So we thought, yes, let's have a look. We have happy coincidences. So what is coming to you are happy coincidences. Coincidences that open new doors. So new doors, okay? Fluctuating interest. Their interest in you fluctuates, making it hard to read their true feelings. And this is why there's this energy, the need to be transparent and be open, okay? We have a waiting game. They are waiting for the right time or sign to make a move. They want to make a move, okay? Move and groove. We have fond memories. They cherish the good memories but are unsure about creating new ones together. We do have a non-committal energy here, so just trust your intuition, use your discernment, okay? Distraction, rewind. Okay, we got to rewind there. Distraction tactics. They use distraction tactics to keep things light and avoid serious commitments. So now, there could be someone here who has been playing that energy. Perhaps it could have been that they've played this energy in the past. Okay, and now they're realizing that that didn't work for me. Okay, because I'm here. I'm older, but I'm still here. And I can see that it's like the progress, because I'm seeing that energy 9 again, 9. Look at that 909. Okay. a strong energy of awakening and enlightenment. I wouldn't be surprised that when we look at the tarot, we might see the Terrence. We might see the Temperance card. Okay, that energy of perhaps maybe someone's name is with it starts with a T. Okay, but the Temperance card, where it's like someone has gone through some kind of awakening moment, or the healing card. Okay, and they're seeing things differently. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Five of Cups, and what was the other one that I just mentioned? I can't remember. If you do remember it, put it in the comments down below. We have the genuine interest. This person is genuinely interested and sees potential for a serious relationship. So for some of you, this person is genuine. They want to be transparent. They want to be real. It could also be someone from the past. But trust your intuition. Use your discernment. If something don't feel right, trust and believe it. Emotional dependence. They depend on you emotionally, but struggle with consistent behavior. So this is also saying, you know, just be mindful of that. Like what we said, we had the energy of like the candy store, the pick and mix. You know, they ultimately, yes, there could be some options that look really tantalizing, okay, looking scrumptious, looking delicious, mouth-watering, but ultimately you got to be clear and know what it is that you want. Okay, so those scrumptious, delicious, tantalizing options that are instant gratification is not going to result to long-term gratification, that reserve gratification that you can look back and think, wow, I made a good choice here. Okay, just think of it like fast food, and then you have a gourmet home-cooked meal. The fast food, fast ingredients, something quick, okay, usually greasy. Yeah, it's tasty, but it's instant. It's not the best options for good overall health for in the long term. Where nice gourmet meals made with the finest ingredients, okay, that takes time. That takes time to plate that up and put it up, you know, decorate it and make it look nice upon the plate. You know, it takes time. So same way with building and investing in a long-term connection, a relationship. That takes time. You build on that, you work on that, you build on that foundation. That foundation, every house needs a foundation. You can't get to the roof without building a foundation. I hope this is making sense. Okay? So, let's pull out a Jamaican proverb and then we're going to look at the tarot. We have a Jamaican proverb, please. So, blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. This came through in pile 1. To see me and live with me are two different things. This is all about masks, okay? Who is the real you? Who are you? Who is the real you? And it feels like this is what this person is going through. They are looking at themselves deeply, recognizing, what do I like? What do I love? What do I need? What do I want? What do I have? What do I don't have? But what am I thankful for? What am I grateful for? This person is recognizing this at this time. There might be people around them that they are like, you know what? I'm no longer in this season anymore. I want growth. I want longevity. I no longer want fast connections. Think of that fast food, okay? Fast food analogy, as well as like the gourmet. I want that gourmet. So if I want those gourmet home-cooked meals, I've got to be about that gourmet home-cooked life. I've got to be about that gourmet home-cooked lifestyle, that energy, that attitude in life. I can no longer be dwelling on things being instant, things being fast, things being now. That has got me here. And I've lost lots of opportunities thinking like that. I want someone like Jane. I want someone like John. So in order for me to get somebody like Jane and get somebody like John, then I got to step up. I have to step up to the plate. I have to step up and change. I've got to, it's not to say I'm changing for someone. I'm changing for me because I want this. I deserve this. I need this. So I know that I need to elevate. I don't want to denigrate. I want to elevate to this. I'm done with the fast food meals. I'm done with all those fast lifestyle. I'm done with that. I want this. This is what I want. I'm comfortable in this. I feel down to earth in this. This is what I want. So again, this recognizing that this person may have had more than one mask. Okay, we can all have more than one mask. Okay, when we go to work, we may have to be in like going to code with how we present ourselves. You know, we may, take on this corporate type of tone. Okay, when we're with our friends and families, we might be more relaxed. Okay, depending on our friends and families, whether they are healthy relationships, we might be still put on a persona, especially like family gatherings where you haven't seen family for a while and there's always some kind of annoying family member who's always up in your business. Okay, but it's always like shady. You can then present a mask, okay? And you're like, oh, let me get on myself up again because they're going to come and ask me some stupid ass questions, okay? And I ain't got time for them. I ain't got time for their BS, okay? If they try me today, okay? And you might try and just, let me just put on my, I didn't come here to like start if you didn't, I didn't send for you, so there won't be any, there won't be any of that energy. Okay, we all have different masks depending on the situation. Okay, so this is what this is telling us. This is what this Jamaican proverb is telling us. Okay, this person's recognizing this, that what they say they want, they've got to be about it too. It can't be just talking. The action has to go with it as well. Okay, the action has to match what they're saying, and it has to be consistent. Not just one day you see them do the, oh yeah, and they're trying to impress you to say, look, I've checked. No. It's a whole lifestyle habit. It's a whole change. It's a whole attitude. It's a whole shift. It's a whole awakening. It's a whole enlightenment. Complete shift. Not this, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm saying this, but it could also be to try and get you, because they know this is what has worked before, to try and look like they're doing something and then think, oh yeah, maybe John or maybe Jane will take me back. Okay, so recognizing that things are not always what they seem. So be aware, take time to know the person and know thyself. Okay, so let's take a sip. And there's definitely something about the nines here, because look at this, what we have, 919. Okay, definitely strong energies around the 9, awakening. Okay, new and ones, new beginnings, threes, growth energy here. Okay, so I'm sipping on some peppermint tea. Let us know what you are sipping on and put it in the comments down below. And cheers to intuitive gems. Big up yourselves. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below, and put some gems, some intuitive gems, some teas in the comments, or big up yourself. Okay, thank you in abundance for vibing with Auntie T. All right. Okay. Had to take quite a bit of a break. And sometimes the break is just not doing anything. Just allowing yourself to just do some grounding activities, laugh, dance, move, so you can come back, you know, and read for the collective. Okay, sometimes you know, as a reader, you have to check in so you can check out. Okay, so thank you in abundance, and it is greatly appreciated. So let's have a look at the tarot. I was going through their feelings for you, but we'll look at the tarot first. Okay, so blunt AF, and we'll see what wants to come through. Just going to shuffle the deck. Okay, we see Death card. Okay, yes. Okay. Lots of intuitive gems coming through for the collective today. Hey, baby. Hey. Okay. We look at that. I think it was this card that I said. I couldn't remember. It was the Seven of Pentacles. This. The Seven of Pentacles is here. And we have the Strength card. It's the Strength card. Okay, this is telling us resilience. Okay, there's a strong energy of resilience. There's a strong energy of someone's looking out, look with that infinity sign, taking action, because it can represent also the energy of 8. Okay, recognizing how actions can have consequences. Okay, looking deeper, recognizing what they want. Okay, and building that strength to overcome those seasons where maybe people around you that are no longer aligned with you want to hold you back, want to keep you stuck, keep you stagnant, telling you that no, you've changed, then instill fear that you should be ashamed, or you should feel guilty, okay, or you should feel even blackmailed to stay one place because you're not upsetting the status quo. Okay, this person's having a long look and thinking, this is what I've acquired at this current time. The 7 is representing that energy of contemplation. Someone's looking, someone's reflecting, someone's analyzing, and they're like asking themselves, do I want this anymore? Do I want this anymore? We see that strong root chakra, okay, which represents the energy located at the base of the spine. This represents our understanding of what is wrong, what is right, our moral compass, okay. This person's looking at everything and thinking, is this what I really want? Is this right for me now? Have I moved past this? Is this going to lead to those gourmet home meals, or is this going to be a continuation of fast food meals? I'm tired of this. I want more for myself. We see that green representing the heart chakra as well. Okay, so the heart is really telling them, go with where. Go to what drives you, go to what you love, goes to what brings you passion. And this is where they're like in this turmoil with the right and wrong. But this used to give me passion, but it no longer gives me any more passion. I no longer get any joy from this. I want new. And do you see that white collar there? It's kind of representing that transparency, being open with themselves. They want new. Really kind of wanting that down-to-earth energy, connecting with their true feelings and connecting to what is it that they truly want. We also have the Knight of Wands in this reverse energy. This could be telling us that this person no longer wants this fast lifestyle, okay. Again, there could be with the Knight being here, It could represent an energy of maturity. It could represent an energy of their action, their impulsive desires or actions that they may have participated in. Okay. But it's kind of telling us, with what we're seeing here as well, that they no longer want this lifestyle anymore. They no longer want to kind of just be on the prowl. They want to settle down. They want to secure themselves, focus, and realign. Okay, now there could also still be that temptation of the options. Okay, again, options can be illusions. Okay, think of the Seven of Cups. Okay, where the Seven of Cups represents that kind of like, wow, there's so many options, so much things to choose from. What do I choose? But be careful with your choices, because where you invest your time can also lead to places of what's coming through is like the bottomless pit of wasting your time. Okay. But from what we can see here with these 3 cards, there's a lot of resilience energy here at this time. Someone is really looking at things, analyzing, recognizing where do they want to be. I want something that's real. I want something that is strong. We've seen a lot of Wands energy, even though this is a earth energy, the Seven of Pentacles. We see that Wand here. Okay. Now the Wand can represent energy to like taking action, your passion. Okay. And with the Seven of Pentacles being here, it's like this person is looking at where their passion is right now. Is this right for them? Do they want this? Okay. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay. Or it could be vice versa. Okay, think of the earth signs being Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We have strong Leo energy with the Strength card. So think of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, as it's ultimately like a strong fire sign. Okay, we have Knight of Wands. So think of Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Okay. All right, let's have a look and see what's significant at the front, middle, and the back. Yes, we have the Sun card. We have the Sun card. So it's that divine masculine energy coming through, as well as the inner child. Looking back, reflecting what's right, what's wrong. Do they want this? Is it aligned with me? Connecting with what drives them, what motivates them, what inspires them. Okay. And moving towards that. It feels like they've recognized that they have been off. They've been off this path for a while of doing things that they love, doing things that makes them happy, like genuinely happy, that they can get up in the morning and they don't feel like what they're doing is work. It's their passion. They enjoy doing it, as well as like areas in their life, such as their love life. It feels like this person is like reconnecting to what they love, what they like. Okay, we do have different age groups who watch at Gwan Tarot, so it feels like it could be someone who's young here, and it could also be someone who's middle age here. It could be someone who's in their let's say, yeah, it feels like it could be someone who's going through like a milestone. Okay, maybe an age milestone, and it could be making them reflect on things deeply, like what is it that they want, where they want to be in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years or more. Okay. And it could also be someone who's looking back at missed opportunities as a child and is now revisiting and saying, do I want to repeat this pattern again? Because I want to have children now. I want to do this. I want to start my own family. And there were things that I didn't like, maybe that I saw with my parents, or not having enough time for their partner and all their children. and I want to put a stop to this. So it feels like there's also like a generational, someone wants to put a stop to maybe any generational patterns that they saw in the past. Okay, in the middle we have the Four of Swords. So someone has been sitting down, resting, okay, maybe lying down, reflecting, looking at everything going on in their life. And with the energy of four represents that energy of like security, stability, okay, steadiness. They're looking at all of those things and thinking, rah, you know, Jane was right, you know, John was right, you know, I do want more for myself. And it feels like maybe there could have also been people that you recognized wasn't good. You may have mentioned it, and maybe it took some time for this person to see it, but now they see things differently. They now see, you know, where you were coming from and understand it. Okay, look at this. We mentioned the Five of Cups. Okay, we've mentioned the Five of Cups, and it's come in this position, in the reverse position. So this could be telling us that this person may have been going through a period of grief, and they're now like overcoming. They could be still in that energy but wanting to move forward. Again, if let's say if it has come to a point where they recognize that they might not be able to get a second chance or no reconciliation, it's like an energy of moving forward, making peace. Okay, making peace. But it feels like there's been a deep awakening moment. We have the High Priestess being here. So this is telling us that there is a strong intuitive energy that is present. Okay. It could be your energy. It could be their energy. It could be that perhaps you intuitively sense one another. Okay. See what's behind the sun. We have the Queen of Wands. Now this could be how they admire you. Okay. Because I'm seeing the Queen of Wands and it looks like we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now it feels like this could also be an energy in with the two queens being here. Okay, how maybe there could have been an energy of what they used to go for before, because with the Queen of Wands represents like that attractive person that is generally for that instant gratification. Okay, but they want this. This is what they want. And they know in order to get the Queen of Pentacles, this takes time. Not to say that the Queen of Wands is like, takes time. But to get to the Queen of Pentacles, this is like someone who's there's a modest energy about them. They have this attitude for growth and home life, investing, building, growing. The Queen of Wands may have different attitudes of like enjoying life now. It can also be associated with someone who, let's say if someone who's playing the field, someone who's non-committal, they will be more attracted to the energy of a Queen of Wands, who's very attractive, very, very alluring, but there's an energy of like passion, desire, and instant gratification, where the Queen of Pentacles represents the energy of the long term. Okay, although the Empress, mind you, the Empress embodies all of these queens. Okay, so depending on how the Empress is feeling, the Empress may show herself up as the Queen of Pentacles today. She may show herself as the Queen of Wands. Now, this could also be representing your energy, that you may show yourselves in more than one mask. Okay, maybe when you're out doing your thing, okay, you are showing up as the Queen of Wands. You are looking good. You are looking fine. You're looking good, okay? But then you also have that money mind about you. You know what you're doing, and it is so attractive, okay? Looks like we've got a page of swords. Someone is watching you. This could be this person, okay? Maybe that's been that immaturity energy at the past. There could have been a lot of watching, a lot of like not saying much, just watching. And they know that they've got to take action, because look what we've got behind is the Knight of Swords. So we have a Knight of Swords and a Page of Swords, okay? And the Knight of Swords in reverse, which is kind of telling us that this person could also be going through this process of like, yeah, I need to stop moving this way because it's resulted to this stagnant energy. It could also be telling us that this person recognizes the way they've communicated in the past has led to closed roads. It's led to closed roads. I was thinking of like cul-de-sacs or like only one entry roads, okay? It's led to only one entry. Like it's just, there's no, it's been very one-sided, not really like an engagement of talking with one another. And they see how that has resulted to these missed opportunities. And it's like, right, I want to let go of this and let go of the things that haven't been serving me, so I can focus on these 2 cups here. These 3 cups have gone. If you see, it's also given us a clue about what could have been in those cups. We have some green, which is representing the heart chakra, so feelings, okay? We have the root chakra, okay? So maybe some things that they may have learnt from their upbringing. It could be something to do with their moral compass, what's right, what's wrong. We also have some sacral chakra, okay? So that sexual reproductive energy, creative energy, perhaps where they've invested their time, okay? Their physical energy. They may look and go, wow, yeah, you know what, that's done now. Make peace with it. But these 2 cups are here, and I can fill them with whatever I want. You know, I'm in the driver's seat. So let me choose wisely, and let me align myself with things that will help me to grow. Okay, with people that will help me to grow, inspire me, motivate me. Okay, as well as a love interest that will inspire me, support me, and I will do the same. So, last but not least, we're going to pull out some feelings for you. They're feelings for you, and see what wants to come through. I hope you've enjoyed this read as much as I have. The intuitive gems that has come through has been gemming. They've been gemming. They've been just, okay, hitting you with gems. Okay. We've been having lots of like messages coming through. We'll take that one. Last shuffle. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Okay. So we have quite a few messages for the collective. I'm going to take another hydration moment. Okay. Because we are now on that hour. So we'll take another sip. Let us know in the comments down below what you are sipping on. Okay, I'm sipping on some peppermint tea. So cheers to intuitive gems. Okay, I think one has just dropped on the floor. I'll quickly pick them up. Okay. All right, and if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. And thank you in abundance for vibing with Auntie T. All right, so we have, I regret not giving us a real chance. I'm trying to figure out my feelings for you. I am not surprised if you placed me in the instant block and delete. I have been on a celibate and self-love journey, working on myself so that I am ready and present for a committed relationship. So someone does want this. I want to reconcile and make things right. I want to be honest about my feelings for you. I want to wine and dine you and see where things go. We may have many differences, but I know a good thing when I see it. I feel like I'm missing out by not being with you. I wish I could tell you everything on my mind. I'm sorry for any pain I've caused you. I'm scared of being vulnerable with you. I wish I had prioritized our connection more. I have looked. Here we go with the Page of Swords. That Page of Swords energy has come through. I have looked at your social media to see if there are any signs that you are available and to see if we share any hobbies or interests for conversation starters. So they have been trying to, have a look and see Gwan. Okay, which simply means in Jamaican patois or in equivalent. Okay, no, let's rewind that back. So Wagwan is Jamaican patois and it simply means what is going on. I'm not sure how to express my feelings for you. I have secret feelings for you that I haven't confessed. I'm sorry for keeping my options open and hurting you. I need to confess something important to you. I'm still hurt by what happened between us. And I want to be more than just a casual connection. So they want to be more than a casual connection. Let's see what wants to come through from this deck. The Timeless Connection. Okay, see what wants to come through. As we have a lot of confession. Okay. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you right now. Reveal a confession. Reveal a confession. Reveal a confession. Okay. Memories. So there's something to do with memories. Do you remember when we used to... ... Any more? We got intuitive finger. Hopeful communication. So they hope that you can talk again. So I hope we can talk soon. We have healing. I'm using this time to heal. Missing you. Missing you. I miss you more than words can say. Okay. And we have first date. I can't wait to get to know you better. We have nostalgia. I can't help but think about the good times we had. And we have this energy here of reconnection. This is where they want to confess. They want that reconciliation energy. Again, trust your intuition, use your discernment. If it don't feel right, hey, if it don't feel right, then you know what to do. Okay, trust and believe. You know what to do. Trust and believe. Trust and believe it. All right, any more? We have hopeful beginnings. I see potential in us. All right, so we're going to leave you with some initials. Okay, it could be their name, it could be a memory, it could be something that you know about them, a hobby and interest. Okay, take it where it resonates. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you. Reveal the initials that you need to see right now. Okay. Now I'm looking at those two. We're going to take those two that I can see. It says AJ. Okay. Alright, so we've got some initials. Okay, making sure they're all flat. There's some that are not flat. Okay, they're all flat now. So here we've got some initials. Hope you can see that. Okay. Now the pattern I'm seeing like the tortoise, the tortoise. Yes. Or like a hedgehog. It could also be the hare. Okay, take it where it resonates. If you notice any patterns, okay, let us know. Okay. All right, so we're going to leave it here. We're going to leave it here. Hope you can see them all. Okay, just do a little nice rotation. Okay, right, so we'll leave it here. Take the messages that resonate and leave with the say it with power. Leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go. Simply means in Jamaican patois, this is how it goes. I saw it go. This is how it goes. Leave the rest. I saw it go. This is how it goes. Take what resonate and just leave the rest. Leave the rest for others. Okay, there are billions of you out there. Okay, so if the reading doesn't apply to you this week, sometime it may apply next week. Okay, just take it where it resonates and leave the rest for others. I saw it go. All right. So thank you in abundance for being here. Thank you for vibing with Auntie T. It is greatly appreciated. Sending you my love and trust your intuition. Use your discernment. Let that guide you. Let it guide you always. And if something don't feel right, trust and believe it. Okay? So, be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, and keep sipping. Keep sipping, baby. And if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 or pile 2, feel free to do so. And do have a look at all of our readings available at Gwan, Tarot and Tea. It is greatly appreciated. So, sending you my love and big up yourselves. Okay, Auntie T, love Uno. Uno is a Jamaican word, U-N-U. Okay, it descends from Nigeria. I'm not 100% sure, but if you know, put it in the comments down below. Okay, but it means all of you. So Uno, all of you. And Auntie T loves what? All of you. Auntie T loves Uno, all of you. So thank you again. Much blessings and big up, hey, big up, what? Big up, hey, big up, hey, big up yourself, big up every time, big up yourself, what? Big up, hey, big up, hey, big up, hey, big up, what? Big up, hey, big up. Much love and blessings and Gwan.